Summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Andres Iniesta is a favourite of mine, a massive part of the tiki-taka style and a player of the highest passing calibre. When it comes to a sense of occasion and important goals, this guy has all the qualifications as well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's Douglas Costa! Aimed long and direct. Messi looking for options. Now the pass. Cuadrado. And it's Douglas Costa. Out to the flank. Douglas Costa. Up to meet it! It's there!
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Douglas Costa.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Matuidi in with a header! Messi. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Sergio Busquets. Chiellini. Matuidi. Khedira. Dinks one in. Oh, good interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets. Coutinho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. In by Roberto. Up he gets! Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. And it's Dybala. And it's half-time here. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Dybala. Matuidi. Lichtsteiner. Dybala is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Messi battles to win it back.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Coaxed out to the wing. Cuadrado. Forward it goes. Khedira. And it's Asamoah. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a brilliant interception. Cuadrado. Lichtsteiner. Cuadrado. Dybala tries to... has a pop! That really should have hit the net.
Lichtsteiner reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. And Cuadrado!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Goes wide. No way through there.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Looks to thread it through. Referee's given a throw. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
Higuain! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Deftly done. Heads it! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Dinked over the top. He's got that one wrong. Zapata spreads it towards the left. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Hoists it high. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's Piliqueta. Can he score? It's being played forward and back to base. Pjanic. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looks to thread it through. And it's Zapata. Cuadrado. Out to the flank. Khedira. Pjanic. Looking to break out here. Zapata spreads it wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Has a swing at it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Pjanic, Matuidi, defenders on the back foot. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Pjanic, and it's Mandzukic. Ricardo Alvarez.
That's a baffling decision to go it alone, Peter, when the odds were stacked against him. Just had to get his head up and look right.
Chipped through. Cuadrado. Mandzukic. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Out wide to the right. Towering header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Deftly done. Ricardo Alvarez. Goes looking. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Saved it! Goal! Sampdoria! And it's... And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Pagliarella. And the counter is on. He goes long. Lichtsteiner. Cuadrado. Hurtling down that right flank. And it's Cuadrado. Who's he going to play in? Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well read, he sorted that out. Ricardo Alvarez. Aimed long and direct. Zapata. Chiellini comes out on top in a really physical duel. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ricardo Alvarez tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Quagliarella. Now it's Quagliarella. Is there any support? He might not need it. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Ricardo Alvarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Ricardo Alvarez tries lifting it over. Zapata. Douglas Costa. Pjanic. Matuidi. Azpilicueta. Douglas Costa tries to stroke. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ricardo Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez plays it forward, and it's Quagliarella. Now it's Zapata. Matuidi gets his foot in there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Lichtsteiner. Wonderful quick feet. Cut out in the nick of time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forward it goes.
Sampdoria are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Finishing line very much in sight now.
Well, a win is needed, and it looks like coming.
Yeah, finally. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Trying to get there. Swung over into the middle.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that's it. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Into the channel. Azpilicueta. Douglas Costa. Full quick feet. Douglas Costa. Dybala. Douglas Costa. Gets it back. Lichtsteiner. Dybala. Dybala looking up to see who wants it. Steered out wide. He's left his man. Douglas Costa. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cuadrado tries lifting it over. And Djukic finds himself offside.
Yeah, he'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
And it's Mandzukic. Marchisio. Ball's gone out of play. Dybala with a delicate ball. Hit long and direct. Shoots! Bielsa. Well read, he sorted that out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cut out in the nick of time. Giaccherini goes up and over. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Chievo are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days, for weeks like this.
Dybala. Marchisio. Battles to Pjanic! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Beautifully done. And it's Radovanovic. Bielsa up for the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Cuadrado. Marchisio. Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Olabas does well to read it and intercepts. No, that's overhit. Chievo settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Giaccherini. Giaccherini clips one through. Timely intervention. Shapes to shoot. Holebas chipped through. Oh, that's a waste. They've managed to get it away. Giaccherini. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Dybala. Pjanic. Bersha. Giaccherini. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's got away. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Going through. Now the pass. It's broken loose. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marchisio. And that's been won straight back. And it's Cuadrado. And he's surging through. Shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Higuain looks to slip it through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Douglas Costa. That'll be a throw-in. So, the manager making the last of his changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Out wide to the right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
the defence can get it clear. Hoists it high.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say a man who earns his pay, Sergio Ramos, leads by example with total commitment, which sometimes gets him in trouble, but which usually does a very solid job. He won't hold back.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Sergio Busquets, Lichtsteiner, Khedira, out wide to the right.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up.
And a header! Oh, in he goes again! Vidal. Pjanic. Bernardeschi. Messi pushes it out wide, cuts it out. Bernardeschi gets it away, going through. Higuain, and it's Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta up for the header. It's come loose. Bernardeschi. Oh, flags up. Messi, Sergio Busquets. Now it's Messi, Khedira, and it's Douglas Costa into the channel. Oh, that's neat. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Lichtsteiner. So what now? Douglas Costa. He's one-on-one, surely! Busquets plays it forward. Pjanic, forward it goes. Aimed long and direct. Lovely little display of skill, that is. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Denis Suarez. Now the pass. That intervention was very necessary. Roberto. Vidal. Now it's Messi. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Denis Suarez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here's the start of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Rakitic. Messi. Bernardeschi. Chiellini. Lichtsteiner. Goes looking. Well positioned to make that interception. Rakitic, played out to the wing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Piqué. Denis Suarez. Roberto. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta goes on a charge down the left, played out to the wing. Dinks one in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Clears it out of harm's way. Looking to break out here, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Rakitic, Messi. Barcelona really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Khedira plays it wide. Bernardeschi. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Can he put it away? Hits it! It's there! The breakthrough strike! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Gorgeous control there. Passes it through.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Khedira is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Iniesta. Sergio Busquets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Iniesta tries a through ball. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Tries to stroke it through. He's got options out wide.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
And the weighted pass. They have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Another piece of really good defending. That has put a stop to that. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing.
Shoots! He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for this. Can he finish? Asamoah. Roma are enjoying great form in front of goal right now. 5 games in a row they've scored. Going through. Nicely controlled. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And it's Asamoah. First quarter of an hour gone. They scored inside the... Goes for goal! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery. At 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Nainggolan. Pjanic really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from any interested party. The big boys will be dipping into their very large pockets to try and prize this fellow away.
And it's Cuadrado. Timely intervention. Strickland. Kolarov battles to win it back. Nainggolan. Florenzi played out to the wing. Wonderful quick feet, and the ball's come out. Good clearance and very necessary. Mandzukic, there he goes, motoring forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Pjanic. That intervention was very necessary. Knocks it away. Now it's Mandzukic. He's gone for it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. And we've reached half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Already up and running for the second half. Into the middle. Cuadrado puts too much behind that. Nainggolan, Perotti, Roma, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
He's got away! And it's Mandzukic. Roma have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
And he heaves it forward. A couple of changes then in quick succession. That's Piliqueta. Bernardeschi. Goalkeeper's ball. Florenzi. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cuadrado. And it's Florenzi. Looks like a good ball through. Perotti. Lovely feet. It's broken loose! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played out to the wing. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Perotti. The Rossi tries to get it forward quickly. Mandzukic goes wide. He's left his man. Dybala. Perotti. So not long left in this now. Roma look to be coming to the end of their winning streak here. El Shaarawy looking for options. Dybala. Douglas Costa. Asamoah. Khedira. Douglas Costa. Dybala. And it's Mandzukic. Played out to the right. Dybala. That's Piliqueta. Bernardeschi. And that is that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Claudio Marchisio, I think, is one to single out. He has all the tools for a complete midfielder, but his greatest appetite is for the opposition's penalty box, and if there's any doubt, he'll just bust a gut to get forward, and he's always willing to take a risk.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to... Has a swing at it! Oh, it's gone in! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Hervedes. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Mandzukic. Great strength to Mandzukic! Terrific goal, Mario Mandzukic! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. That second goal is such a polarised...
And Mandzukic! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, he'll have a dip! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that has been clubbed away. It's a good run down, and a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Aimed long and direct. Pjanic. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Cabella. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Steiner. Now the pass. He's had a shot! Cabella. Forward it goes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And we hit half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're already into the second period. Pjanic. Now it's Mandzukic. Cabella. Who's he going to play in? Tries lifting it over. Benatia. Pjanic.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Katerin encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hervedes. Douglas Costa tries to get it forward quickly. Pjanic, good challenge, he just stood firm. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Battles to win it back. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cuadrado, great challenge. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Passes it through. Into the box. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Cuadrado. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Over to the left. Cabella needed to come up with a better ball.
Cabella clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets it back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Saint-Etienne, their final... He's gone for it! That is wayward. With a delicate ball. Towering header! Szczesny trying to get there. And it's goes for goal! Bernardeschi. Mandzukic. Debuchy. And it's Cabella. Chip through. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to
There is the final whistle. So the deal is done. They are through to the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. Well, how will we look back on that?
well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.
So, of the many, many clubs around the world, we are down to just two, and only one will walk away with the title of the greatest club side in the world. The final gets underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pjanic. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Now it's Higuain. Douglas Costa. Big chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Kwadwo Asamoah with a long pass. Scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Goes wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Douglas Costa. Higuain. And he's cut it out. Chiellini. Bernardeschi. He's having a look round. And it's Douglas Costa. Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lichtsteiner. Marchisio. Bernardeschi. Lichtsteiner shakes the shoots. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Repelled by the keeper. The shot's on! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Douglas Costa just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That's been levered clear. He's had a shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Douglas Costa has brushed off the ball there. And it's Douglas Costa. He's gone for it! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
To the flank. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down. And that's one back! That's as calm as you like.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline.
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them. Half-time in the final, Jim, how do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's a great ball. Asamoah doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Higuain battles to win it back. Gets it upfield. Marquisio.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight. Yeah, heads it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Kwadwo Asamoah gets it back. Kwadwo Asamoah tries a through ball. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Too much on that, it's gone out. Now the pass. He's left his man.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Lichtsteiner does well there, alert, steered out wide, flings in across. And the weighted pass. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Benatia. And it's Higuain. Asamoah. Receives it from behind. Higuain shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Khedira passes it through. And the finish! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Higuain plays it out to the wing. Keeper's got good distance on that. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chiellini cuts it out. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And it's Dybala. Now it's Higuain. Higuain floats one over. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's been taken straight back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the club. It is a day for pride, a day of glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history. The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Italy against France. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Claudio Marchisio, I think, is one to single out. He has all the tools for a complete midfielder, but his greatest appetite is for the opposition's penalty box, and if there's any doubt, he'll just bust a gut to get forward, and he's always willing to take a risk.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Pogba. Aimed long and direct. Lorenzo Insigne. Rabiot battles to win it back. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Mondi. Dembele. Lacazette. He's left his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Looks to clip it forward. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Romagnoli looking to hit the front line. And it's Lacazette. Just brushed off the ball there. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's a brilliant interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Mondi. Lacazette. Marchisio. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Thauvin. Sidibe. So what now?
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Pogba. And it's Dembele. Now it's Lacazette. He's got away. Dembele.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Forward it goes. Titi plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pogba. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Out to the flank. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Now can he fit it? Lacazette shoots! Romagnoli goes looking. Florenzi. Pogba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Sees it all the way. The Lacazette. Bernardeschi. Has a pop! Goal, Italy!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Italy break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to dink it in. Belotti. Insigne. In he flies! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Italy get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Cut out in the nick of time. Insigne tries to get it forward quickly. Long and high towards the flank. Moran positions himself well and cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Italy just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Italy sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Umtiti, Pogba, Lacazette, Romagnoli, demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And it's Belotti. He's had a look, has a swing at it! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Lacazette. Rabiot plays a massive leap! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rabiot. Belotti. Brings it forward. Looks to slip it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Griezmann. Hoists it hard. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's Florenzi. Florenzi with the ball through. Diving header! Rabiot. Sidibe. Lacazette. Pogba plays it out to the flank. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's come loose. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Dembele. A chance to play it in. Pogba looking for a decent ball in. Rabiot. Beautifully done. Lacazette shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Chooses to go back. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Perin deals with it effortlessly. Belotti, looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through, and he's cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Dembele. Now it's Benzema. Marquisio. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Benzema. Forward it goes. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
And it's Insigne. Oh, good interception. Rabiot. Pogba. Plays it forward. Dembele. Pogba. And the weighted pass. And he's made certain that won't get through. Belotti. Tries a through ball. He's gone for it! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Sprint it wide. Now here's the through ball. Belotti. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Rabiot. Pogba. And time is up. Italy always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Italy will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. The teams then, Italy against England. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So Jim, tell me...
But, you know, I'm going to go for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain because he can be, I think, a key element. He's essentially a very attacking player who wants to be at the sharper end of things, but he has the maturity to play in midfield too and knock it about. A combination his manager must be very...
Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Marchisio tried to play it through.
Marchisio encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lorenzo Insigne. Passes it through. Lorenzo Insigne. Marchisio plays a clever... Up to meet it! Goal, Italy! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
England didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Stones. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Italy have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Looks to clip it forward. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. And he's there to cut it out. That's gone a long way
that's
up
top
and away.
defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Marchisio goes looking. Looks like a good ball through. Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. Marco Verratti. Looks to thread it through. It's a goal kick. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Klein tries to get it forward quickly. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it into the channel. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Florenzi looks to slip it through. Sterling. And it's Kane. Kane spreads it towards the left. Where to from here? Can he deliver? And it's been taken straight back. Dyer. 15 minutes till half-time. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. And it's Pelotti. Tries lifting it over. He's got away. He's had a go! That is wayward.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Chalobah. Klein. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets it upfield. Berardi. Florenzi. With the ball through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And he's cut it out. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Sterling. Barkley. Now it's Kane. There is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Italy, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Italy carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Barkley. Kane. Now it's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That had to be more accurate. Now it's Kane. Marchisio. And back to base. And it's Florenzi. Tries a through ball. And the ball is out of play. Sterling. Stones. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Lorenzo Insigne lobs it in gently. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Big chance! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Great leap! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Italy take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chance.
The shot's on! Marchisio. Florenzi tries to stroke it through. Oh, diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Gets wrestled off the ball. England keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Berard. Can he finish? Dyer. Chalobah. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. And it's Insigne. Into the channel. There are a few waiting for it. Comes sliding in. Florenzi. Berardi passes it through. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out. Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now it's Sterling. Looking to shoot! Disappointing finish in the end. Lorenzo Insigne. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Phil Jones. Chalobah. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Klein. Chalobah. England get it back again. And it's Klein. There will be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So he's got himself a goal, and now he gets himself an ovation on the way off.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Klein plays towering header. Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Berardi. Now it's Berardi. Now the pass. That intervention was very necessary. And that's that. Italy have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Italy showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and...
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we're underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A striker with a real nuisance value for me, Mandzukic. I like my strikers hassling defenders as much as possible, and he delivers in that respect. He's happy to indulge in an aggressive niggle and won't go docile and passive, and that's hard to cope with.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pjanic, Khedira. Napoli are unbeaten in 5 on the road. It's a good run. Cuadrado looking for options. Kwadwo Asamoah spreads it wide. And the ball is out of play. Jorginho. And it's Mertens. Mertens tries to stroke it through. Now it's Callejon. Napoli have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barzagli boots it to safety. Oh, he's caught him, in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cuadrado. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Insigne. And it's Pjanic. Now it's Mandzukic. The shot's on! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Tries a through ball. Barzagli goes looking. Pjanic. Mandzukic. Jorginho plays it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looks to slip it through. Oh, glorious footwork! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kaderabek. Still goalless at the moment. Marchisio finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Koulibaly sticks in a foot to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Pjanic! In for the pieces! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Jorginho. Allen. Kaderabek. Jorginho. Khedira. And it's Mandzukic. Out to the left it goes. Cuadrado looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mertens plays it out to the wing. Into the channel. Played into the middle. Gets up to head it! Pjanic knocks it away. Insigne with a shot! Aimed long and direct. Koulibaly. Alan goes looking. Now it's Mertens. And he's made certain that won't get through. Referee's given a throw. He's got away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Insigne. Up he gets! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. It's on a plate. Hits one. The captain scores!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development.
And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Goalkeeper's ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Real Albiol. Napoli were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits...
Mertens! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Marquisio. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jorginho. Chasing the game, trailing by one. Big chance to get at them. Jorginho. Goulam. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
And it's Goulam. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Insigne. It's Insigne! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now it's Dybala. He's gone for it! That really should have hit the net.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Marquisio. Khedira is on the end of some really unwanted... Higuain! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now it's Mertens. Khedira. Allen. And it's Mertens. Kaderabek. Lovely feet. Swept in. It's Insigne! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Play for a throw. Steiner hits one! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Asamoah. Dybala. Khedira. Cuadrado. And the weighted puck. Great leap! We've got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Asamoah. Asamoah passes it through. That intervention was very necessary.
This can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. You can't say he wasn't warned.
Now the pass. And he's there to cut it
Concentration
out.
levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chiellini. Dybala.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Looks like a good ball through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that is that. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?